sound of my voice to do more. We have come here in the midst of a real and terrifying crisis. Climate change is compromising the very livability of our planet. We know this. Greenhouse gases are accounting for 7 million premature deaths per year. Yet we stand by as our oceans and forests, which mitigate climate change by absorbing the world's carbon emissions, are destroyed before our very eyes. That is not dooming just ourselves, but the animal kingdom as well. And not since the age of the dinosaurs have so many species of plants and animals become extinct in such a short period of time. Many of them used to live in our oceans that are now acidifying. 90% of the world's large fish have disappeared over the past 10 years. Think of that. Several billion people depend on seafood as a dietary staple and the backbone of their livelihoods. Yet only 2% of the ocean is under protection from the very industries whose long-term sustainability depends on the vitality of these stocks. And similarly, on land, less than 12% of our forests and wildlands are protected, home to some of the world's most endangered species. Now, what does that say about us? That we care so deeply about growing our own economy, but do so little to protect our only home. Earth's critical ecosystems provide over $33 trillion of economic services to us every year, including clean air, drinking water, and a livable global climate. As I stated before, less than 3% of all philanthropic giving goes towards protecting and preserving our environment. That's ridiculous. And a fraction of that 3% goes to protecting our oceans, which is the foundation of all life on this planet. Which is why tonight I'm asking this forum, this group of local leaders, global leaders, including some of the most respected philanthropic people on this planet, and certainly one of the great leaders of our time, to put environmental issues at the forefront of the human agenda. Together we can find ways to scale up funding and create intelligent partnerships. By protecting our oceans and our wildlands, we allow species to recover, local communities to thrive, and ultimately help maintain a stable climate for all life on Earth. Development giving and environmental giving can no longer be competing virtues. They are married now, and they have to be for our own survival. Today we marched with over 300,000 people on the streets of New York, including world leaders, indigenous tribes, business leaders, union workers, and concerned citizens. The world is now at a turning point, and climate change is the defining issue of our time. I remember interviewing President Clinton back in 1999 about climate change on ABC, and we're at a different era in history. Every week in the news, we are now seeing evidence that accelerated climate change is happening right now. And the task before us to protect this planet will require the largest movement in human history. It will have to cross all cultural, religious, and political boundaries. But the good news is the solutions are ready. And with leaders like the ones in this room who do not shrink in the face of crisis, they can rise, they can inspire, and they can contribute. And that truly is the best hope of planet Earth. I want to thank you again for this award. I'm truly honored to be here tonight.